Bam. Hello, 88 molars. It's me, Among Us Blaster, with...
And me, a wagon fruit.
Fuck you, you're not supposed to say that. You're supposed to say...
What do you mean?
I said, and I'm with, and then you said...
I'm doing my own shit.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my god.
Too late now.
Welcome to Baby Division. Week 1, we're gonna look at all the games. That's what it's called.
We're gonna watch toddlers fight each other, and it's really awesome.
And a new little feature that I came up with about 5 minutes ago. For every week, we're gonna declare a sick game of the week. And wouldn't you know it, we have our first game of the week.
This is not my game of the week. This is only Kwang's game of the week.
Yeah, it's my game of the week. There are many words that can be used to describe this game of the week, but I think the best way to show it is to just go through it ourselves. So the first game we're gonna go over is Aurora Boros versus Ant Heart.
Yeah, what do you think of the Mons brought? What do you think?
Well, looking at the Mons brought, I'm noticing that there is no Spectre check like at all on Ant's team.
Mm-hmm.
So,
there's no Ting Lu.
There is a Ting Lu.
That's the glue. Where's the
Ant's got a
Ting
Ting Lu, but he didn't bring it.
That's got to come to every game. I don't even care what the matchup is. That's got to come to every game.
I also hold on a sec.
Mm-hmm.
What Urshifu is that? Is that like regular Urshifu or is that rapid?
Single.
I think it was single.
Oh no, that was rapid.
I thought it was rapid.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had a little brain fart. The Pincurchin and the Driftblim coming is a sight for sore eyes.
I actually don't even think that was a misplay those two Mons brought, but I will say there's a problem with it in the near future.
Okay, well I think that's enough dawdling on these.
Well, yeah. I think the one thing Oro might have brought wrong is I actually don't think Heatran does anything in this matchup. Funnily enough,
yeah, it actually doesn't. And with these Mons brought,
like I would rarely ever say that because Heatran is so versatile. But looking at the team you're fighting, there's actually like no application for Heatran.
Very sad.
I think Roaring Moon was a better pick.
Spoiler alert: the Aurora Boros has a Roaring Moon. I don't remember everyone's teams. I'm not gonna lie, but I do remember what's on the screen. And speaking of what's on the screen, let's take a look. So you got leadoff Magnezone versus Iron Bundle. You know, your pretty standard stuff. Into Skeledirge.
And immediately you start to see the problem with not bringing Ting Lu in this matchup. Because this is a Terra Magnezone. You need to prepare for every Terramon they have. I don't care if it's fucking 4 points. If it's above 3 points, or Lilligant,
or Frostmoth.
Terra, or Frostmoth. Well, I think that's 4, is it?
Frostmoth is 3.
I don't know, but unless it's one of those two, if it's over 4 points, like you always should be prepping for it if it's Terra.
Well, I'm gonna cut Baby Division a little bit of slack.
I will.
Maybe they didn't know that.
Well,
but for the future,
now you know my take. You should always prepare for the Terramons if they're even close to decent.
Okay, let's continue. So Spectre comes in, and Spectre's gonna fuck something up. And it turns out the fuck up is gonna be the Pincurchin, except it's actually substituted. Teehee.
Well, it does get fucked.
It does get a little fucked, but not immediately. It does get Zing Zap. I didn't even know that was a move Pincurchin got. And I want to pause here for a second and ask a couple questions about the Spectre, because it is sub Willow Hex with Life Orb.
Yeah, that's a little bit weird.
I don't know if the last move on this actually gets clicked, but that was an interesting set.
I'm gonna hope it's Draining Kiss.
It's probably Draining Kiss.
Because there's a Ting Lu.
If it wasn't Draining Kiss, then I think you're a little silly. But if it was, then I have no complaints. Okay, back to the game. You go Iron Bundle, which I think is a bit of a. This was a little flop. This is a slight flop.
And then now we see the Driftblim. If you could pause right here, you see that was Scarf.
This is a Scarf Driftblim.
Why is it not Electric Seed? This was actually like legitimately the win con was Terra Electric Seed Driftblim in my opinion. Like looking at the matchup, that was probably the biggest threat with Terrastalize.
Unfortunately,
and it was Scarf.
It was Scarf.
And this is your Unburdened Mon.
Well, see, this is why this is my favorite game, though, because like this is the stuff I want to be seeing. This is awesome. I like this a lot.
This is really funny.
I didn't like the play though when you went into Iron Bundle instead of Regieleki or the Scarf Driftblim. I think you would have been much better off if you went into one of those two instead and you kept the Iron Bundle, because as you will see very shortly, that Iron Bundle is severely missed.
Yeah.
So that happens, and then Magnezone comes in, and then the Driftbloom gets a little sacked.
I mean, it's Scarf. So
I don't even know what you can do at that point. And then Skeldritch comes out, and the Magnezone Terra Waters.
Real Terra. I actually really like that Terra.
Which is pretty demonic, even though there's a Regieleki.
I think personally I would have gone Dragon, but Water is like it does what it needs to do.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. And then a very good switch into the Urshifu, because Urshifu is just gonna fuck shit up.
Yeah, he needed to slack off there, so that was great. And now there's like no check.
Yeah, so well, there wasn't a check in the first place actually, but
well, at the very least, you could have switched to Bundle on the Surging Strikes.
I guess.
Like, one time.
Yeah. Well, now you're fucked. So here comes Greninja. It gets Surging Strikes, and I think it takes it a lot better than I remember it.
It takes a little bit less.
It takes. Yeah, that's okay. And then the Greninja clicks Acrobatics.
A Schmoongus.
Against a Schmoongus, and this is a little unfortunate, and then it misses a gunk shot.
Acrobatics didn't do as much damage as you might think, but it turns out that is Electric Seed Greninja, and it never came out in the terrain.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate.
Which is very unfortunate.
And then Skeletor gets put to Betty by time.
Moongus going off with the spores.
This is where the game gets a little sad.
This is where the game gets kind of unwinnable at this point.
Gulp?
You don't have enough resources anymore.
It's all up to you, Regieleki, and a Terra Fairies.
And Terra Fairy
kills.
It kills, but I mean, there's still a Donphan.
Unfortunately, I think it specs also.
I guess that happened.
And then it gets owned.
He probably I guess knew it was specs, and then there's a forfeit.
Well, it wasn't a forfeit. The game just ended. Okay. There's no more Pokemon left.
Dude, your fucking stream is so low res right now.
It's not my fault. I hope it's not fucking up on the.
Oh, now
cap.
It's.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay. You grow up.
No, it literally just changed it better. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty well played by Aurora.
And very awesomely prepped by Ant, but
awesome.
but not in the winning sense.
I think if the Greninja and Driftblim items were swapped, this game would have been way closer.
Yeah, actually, I actually have to. I gotta agree with that.
Versus Spectre was like good, and the stabs plus like maybe extra sensory were hard to take, and then Driftblim with Electric Seed.
Well, maybe I would have swapped out Scarf for Specs on the Greninja.
Maybe, but I mean, you have to try to beat the Spectre, I guess.
Well, you have two other monsters that are faster.
So
I think you went a little overkill on the speed. And also you didn't bring Tinglu.
Yeah, that Tinglu was like, this was almost won at Team Preview with no Tinglu.
The Tinglu was the key to success. Like DJ Khaled.
Another thing, looking at the matchup, I think I would have been actually a little bit hesitant to bring Regieleki. It's probably stupid. I think I still would have brought it, but like there's so many ways to block the Terra with how many electric resists. That
I would have brought Terra Ice.
I mean, I would have just Terra the Driftblim, but if you're going to do it, I would have done Terra Ice too. Yeah.
I think the Terra Fairy was because of Roaring Moon that didn't come.
Yeah, but that's like another thing that like resists electric. He already brought 3 things.
Yeah, and Terra Ice would have beaten it. So Ant, if you're listening, you're my favorite baby division player. You gotta step up your game though.
Yeah, just bring the Tinglu, dude. Just bring the Tinglu.
Bring the Tinglu.
Every match. I'm not joking. No, I don't even care what the matchup is. Every match, bring it.
Tinglu's broken.
It's kind of hard to critique Aurora because he was like, by turn 8, it was like winning.
It was over, dude.
Almost over. He already claimed 3 Mons.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, that was the game of the week.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
That was unfortunately that was the game of the week.
Not unfortunately. I had fun.
It was very fun.
It was fun. I liked it.
I think Ant should maybe seek a little bit of backup prep just to make sure that everything makes sense.
Yeah, you should call up my good pal Alphabet Boy. He'll really help you out.
I really don't think Scarf Drifblim was the play, even if it did kill the Spectra.
It was the play for that turn. It was not the play for the whole game.
Well, it wasn't the play for that turn because you could have just gone Electric Seed.
Well, for that turn, it was the play.
Yeah, alright.
Okay, let's move on to the next game. The one that you don't like.
Yeah, this one pained me a little bit, but
I wonder which one of these players you helped prep that made you so upset.
I wonder.
Gulp. Gulp. So we got
I
Calico versus Shut the fuck up! Trying to introduce it. Shut up. Sorry. We got Calico versus Raku Ashfall. The first thing I'm gonna know, I'm fucking.
Yeah,
oh my
God. Pause. Okay,
I had to. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna notice is that there's a Colossal on the screen.
Don't hate on the Colossal. We had a plan for it, bro.
Yeah, you had a plan, but it was a stupid plan.
It was not. No, trust. It wasn't.
The other thing I'm gonna notice is that I forgot the other thing I was gonna notice. Okay, there's a Colossal.
Is the other thing you're gonna notice is that there's no Corviknight?
Oh yeah, there is no Corviknight. This is very important for later, but you should take note of the fact that there is no Corviknight. And if you look on the Calico's side, there is a Dragonite. I don't know. This team's Dragonite answer was like Screamtail.
It was Screamtail with no Thunder Wave and no Encore.
And also Gengar, I guess.
The Gengar wasn't really an answer either.
However, as you will see, things turned out okay.
Yeah. One thing I will say more about Raku's team is that I really liked the bring of Banded Mold Breaker Haxorus. I think that was actually pretty good.
It's pretty baller because like there's like one guy.
Yeah, there's like
it's Klefki.
The combination of Dragon and Ground just kind of really fucked up here.
Kind of fucks up everything except for Corviknight.
What?
I'm saying like in general.
No, I'm talking about Raku's.
I know. I'm talking about Dragon Ground in general. Generally fucks up everything but Corviknight.
I got you.
Okay, let's start the game.
I'll start it.
So we got the lead Colossal versus the lead Ursaluna.
Can I just talk about the plan for the lead Colossal just really quick?
Hold on a sec. Oh, this is like fucking Trailblaze. What the hell?
Yeah. Okay, so we thought that there was a very good chance that Palafin was gonna lead and just click Flip Turn. So the plan was Terra Ghost, Steam Eruption, Iron Defense, and that could have straight up cleaned this team.
Do you mean Steam Engine?
Steam Engine. Steam Eruption is fucking Volcanian's move. But yeah, Steam Engine, just maximizing the speed, and then +2, body press, and then Ghost Terra Blast, just one shot to Gengar. So that could have cleaned the team. So it didn't work out as a lead versus this, but it could have.
Yeah, because you suck
really easily. But yeah, that didn't end up happening. That's why the Colossal.
I feel like Palafin doesn't run Flip Turn all that often, actually.
Really?
No.
Oh yeah. Well,
no. I feel like
there's a Bandit set.
Yeah, there's a Bandit set. I don't feel like I would run Bandit against this team.
Also, there is there's
a Pex. I'm not running Bandit against this.
This Palafin has Flip Turn.
It did. Okay, it did. Well, I wouldn't. I wouldn't have run Bandit against this team.
I mean, if you have a way of just destroying the Pex, then.
Well, I'm looking at this, and I'm not seeing many ways.
What do you mean? There's an Armor Rouge.
There's an Armor Rouge. Dude, Armor Rouge is Ursaluna that don't want to switch in on a water move. Or a Toxic. Liquidation. Liquidation definitely does a hell out of Armor Rouge. Don't even lie to me.
Alright, whatever.
Okay, let's continue the game. The Ursaluna click Trailblaze. This can't be good.
But still, it is not fast enough.
Oh, you click Grass Knot. Well, it fucking got owned. Well, so did Thundurus.
It did, but that was actually probably a good trade. I think that Ursaluna was super scary.
Peter Palafin. Look at him go. Took 37 actually.
And here's the D-dance. I actually think I wouldn't have stayed in here, but he did, and it worked out. Because I would be scared of the Screamtail having Thunder Wave.
Yeah, well the Dragonite's gonna do Dragonite things because it's broken.
Yeah, broken. Terra Normal. Eventually he'll break past the Screamtail. and he gets himself back to multi-scale, which is pretty important, as we will see. Gets the wish, and he notices that there's no protect on the Screamtail either, so he just gets the kill.
Okay, I will say, there's absolutely no way this Dragonite was going to sweep.
It was.
It was going to run out of extreme speeds.
Oh, well, yeah, but it was going to kill, like, everything. Wait, can you pause it? Can you pause it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we forgot the important turn.
Yeah.
This turn right here.
Yeah, just talking about this turn. This Dragonite is in multi-scale, and this was Scarf Gengar. Fire Blast, it was his only other coverage move because there was a Corviknight that could have come, and that was like the way to beat it, because Fire Blast did more than +1 Fire Punch to max Fizz Def. But so this Fire Blast would have 3-shot or 2-shot. There's a low roll to 2-shot this Gengar, and he was in multi-scale, so he lived to Sludge Bomb. So he actually won this 1v1 so long as he just landed his Fire Blast.
And didn't get Sludge Bomb poisoned.
Well, he still would have won the 1v1. He just wouldn't have had a Dragonite afterwards. But, I mean, he's already...
That would have mattered. That would have mattered. That would have mattered.
Maybe. But, I mean, this Gengar is pretty scary for the team. So I think it would have been a good trade.
Mm-hmm.
At least something good to go for. At least during the multi-scale turn. Because you don't take much.
However, Calico flopped.
Calico flopped a little bit.
Let's go back to watching the game, and we'll see how this flop affected the rest of the gameplay.
Yes.
Great Tusk is Sludge Bomb.
Mm-hmm.
If you were a baller, you rapid spin there.
Yeah, you do rapid spin if you're a super baller there.
You're a fucking
Great Tusk
baller.
was pretty scary.
Okay, I did a flip turn.
It was flip
Why
turn.
the fuck was it flip turn?
It was life away. I don't know.
This is an outrage.
This is an
I think
outrage.
Klefki gets fucked.
Klefki does get fucked.
Oh, well, it lives.
See, here, I do not know why he didn't click Magnet Rise, at least, like, the first time.
Because he's a little
just to
silly.
see what would happen.
I don't know. Okay, what I actually don't
there was no
understand
way
is
he was gonna get hit.
Why did he go Toxapex?
He needed a Toxic. I mean, he needed something.
Yeah, that's true.
Imagine he clicks Toxic again.
And then he clicks Armor Rouge.
But yeah, and then he just goes fucking super greedy with the Dragonite, and that was also, like, not good. I think, if you would pause it, I think that turn 18 was kind of crucial, too. That was, like, crucial to the throw, because if he just switched here to Colossal and kept his Dragonite in multi-scale, he still could have won.
Yeah. But he flopped! Major
Just a
flop. Calico flop alert. Put that on the thumbnail.
It was just a misunderstanding of the situation. And that's okay. That happens sometimes.
It's okay, you're allowed to do this. This is baby division.
Yeah.
This is serious
you might
shit.
lose, but... Yeah. Peck's barely living like a
Peck's clicking Toxic.
And
now he goes Colossal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, never mind. Colossal actually doesn't take it at all.
I mean,
he dies.
He dies, but it would have been better than sacking both Dragonite and Colossal.
Alright, what you do here is if you're a baller, you click Rapid Spin, but you didn't.
Definitely do not click Rapid Spin.
You should definitely be clicking Rapid Spin right there.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, Great Tusk is so broken!
He's super broken, but he doesn't have enough resources to win the game anymore. It's all over. No reflex. He outraged.
The game is over.
That's surprising. I don't know why he did that, but
well, it didn't.
It doesn't matter.
Outrage wins.
Outrage does win. He could have just double Earthquake to win too, but.
Okay, well, no one cares.
Yippee!
Game is over. Alright, Calico, for next time, don't be a fucking idiot.
Just, if you're worried about something killing you, before you switch out of it, just calc stuff and understand the situation.
I'm allowed to be mean to Calico because I know.
I actually don't think he played the game, like, poorly.
No, he actually played it horribly. Well, it's actually the worst game I've ever seen.
Outside of those 2 flubs on the switch out Dragonite turn and turn 18, you did okay. But yeah, that was kind of mid.
Dude, Calico flop.
Calico flopped a little bit. For Raku, I would say I don't know why the Corviknight didn't come, because there was also you didn't have an Earthquake resist.
Also, the Screamtail was a little bad.
Yeah. Also, okay, one more really important thing. Please don't click hazards on a Dragonite Dragon Dancing in front, or just like any threat setting up in front of you. Please don't click hazards. You need to deal with the thing in front of you.
Yeah.
that could have
gonna kill
your team, and it was because you were just clicking stealth rocks.
Luckily, Calico was flopping that day.
Yeah, because him keeping multi-skill won him the game if he had just Fire
If he was smart, or if, you know, he ran Fire Punch. He was a +2.
Yeah, he
okay,
was a +2.
Let's move on to the next game. This was McGut, not McNut, McGut. His name's the Nutman, so I forgot. They got McGut versus Wesley backwards.
I'm just gonna call him Wesley from now on because
I see it's Yelsu.
Saying Yelsu is gonna make my brain hurt.
Look, see, this team is demonic because there's a Slow King and a Titan, and it's broken.
This team is demonic because the resolution on my computer is making it look like a nightmare.
I gotta be honest, I can't really find any holes in what they brought. I think they both brought the right 6, just off of a glance.
Yeah,
I can't really see
I would say
anything.
they both brought okay stuff.
Yeah.
The big problem, I think, other than the mons they selected, the big problem with what Wesley did was in his prep. We'll talk about that after the game, I think.
Okay. Let's get into the game.
Do
I still have the game of the week up? No, I don't. Okay. Play. This is real Urshifu. This is fake Urshifu.
The Urshifu.
Yeah. Look at this motherfucker. Look at that. Look at these pivots. These are draft league players.
These are draft league players. I will say this game is slow and methodical.
This is a draft game.
This is a draft game. There's not that much interesting going on.
Well, hold on a sec. That's something pretty interesting.
That is interesting.
I'm gonna give everybody watching this a word of advice. Please never run Tailwind ever. It is horrible.
Yeah. Tailwind, big red flag in singles. There's like very minor times.
Actually, no. There's one Pokemon I would recommend you run Tailwind on, and it's Kilowattrel because it gets an attack. It's a special attack boost from using it for 1 turn. And you can kind of blow some shit up with that. But everything else, don't run Tailwind.
I think Wesley might have thought that this was a Kilowattrel.
Well, I don't believe that.
I think he just might have thought it was. I don't know.
I think you're a LARPer. You got the big Hurricane.
I will say, Spadef Hippo, great bring in this matchup.
It's really good. Uh-oh, you missed a Hurricane.
Uh-oh.
The Tailwind is over.
Yeah, Tailwind, just waste of a turn here. And he does. That wasn't the last time he clicks it either.
That was a good switch, though.
Yeah, here's the Bronzong. And here's another slight red flag for the matchup. Calm Mind. Do not think it was the bring at all.
But it did do 50%. Holy shit.
He just does Chilly Reception, and now he's back to Urshifu. He let in Urshifu for free. If he was instead even just Iron Defense Body Press, would not have let Urshifu in like that.
Luckily, Sylveon is broken and saves the day. Going Iron Hands there was a very bold choice.
Yeah,
hold on a second. I want to stop. Okay, hold on a second. I want to stop for a second. Going Iron Hands against the Fairy type is not something I would recommend that you do. I probably would have gone back to Slow King or Hippowdon. Or
the only way I would say that would ever be justified is if you really thought he was gonna wish and you had Terra Steel Heavy Slam.
Yeah, or if you were like just insane. I don't think the Iron Hands was Terra though.
It wasn't. Yeah.
No, I think the Cinderace and the Titan are the Terramons here. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's look back at the game. So this thing comes in and eats a Moonblast. Hold on.
I don't know why he's Moonblast.
I don't know why he's Moonblast because I don't see any Throat Chop or Soundproof Pokemon here.
Yeah, I'll just say it. I mean, it's probably just like an inexperienced thing, which is totally fine. Next time, just bring Pixelate Hyper Voice. It does more damage and it goes through sub.
Yeah, it's broken.
It's just how the Mon plays.
Okay, back to the game.
Yeah, that's fine.
Going Iron Shreds here when you had the kill on Iron Hands was actually no.
I don't think that was a bad play.
I disagree. I changed my mind. I realized the errors of my ways.
The only way that Iron Hands was doing anything was Heavy Slam. So that was actually a good play. I like it. I don't think there was any like majorly bad plays other than literally clicking fucking Tailwind. Because this move doesn't do anything in this match.
Yeah, and they click Tailwind again. Please stop clicking Tailwind.
Maybe the first time I could understand it, but once you saw that the Hippo was prepared to take Hurricanes, not the play.
Okay, this was also not the play.
Yeah, just Calm Mind Bronzong just wasn't never.
Uh-oh!
And now hard switching to Sylveon guarantees it's dead because, I mean, it's just over.
I mean, I'll be honest, I don't know what you're. Oh, okay. Well, also the Tailwind ran out.
Yeah, Tailwind running out was
a little inconvenient.
Nail in the coffin.
Hey, you could call it an inconvenient truth.
And I mean, now you can see there's like no secure way of breaking through, and the Dragon Pole hasn't come in yet, so we don't even know. So this is just gonna be a slow outpacing for Mutt. For McGut.
McNut.
Like I don't think McNutt did really like anything wrong in prep or in play.
Yeah,
it's good.
So they were stop talking about the game.
I'm pretty sure this Cinderace is banded. If it is,
okay. Let's just pause. That Cinderace was definitely banded.
Yeah, definitely banded.
We started talking about bullshit for a second.
That
Cinderace was definitely banded.
Yeah, it was banded. I would say I probably would have brought Boots, but it didn't actually make any difference. So.
Yeah, I mean the Cinderace that was literally the first time it came in. I think running banded Pyro Ball is fine here.
It's fine, but his rockers are good, so I think I would have at least hesitated.
Yeah, but his Pyro Ball switch-ins are worse.
That's true.
Like they just don't really exist outside of Quack and Pult, and they both definitely get 2-shot.
Oh, there was one thing. Okay, there was one thing I think I had a critique on what Wesley brought, and it was I think Zarude was a very good bring here, and it didn't come.
Oh yeah, it definitely was.
Yeah,
it would not have helped with Cinderace.
I just forgot about that. And the Zarude was it Terra?
I don't know.
I'm gonna look.
You can look.
I think it might have been Terra, and that was like really good important bring. Because the Sylveon never terrored, because it would never was going to versus Urshifu.
Yeah.
So I think over maybe Bronzong, but I mean, maybe you wanted Bronzong for something. I don't know. I think Zarude needed to come to keep up that offense.
I think Bronzong came because this is a Titan.
Oh yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
No, Bronzong definitely came because of Titan. That's why I wasn't criticizing anything. I think Zarude would have been good, but I don't know what you would have brought it over.
Anything. I think Zarude was probably the best Pokemon in the matchup. Like, one of them.
Maybe over, like, Quack.
Over anything. I think it was the best in the matchup.
Okay, alright, bitch. I get it.
You could have Terra Fairy'd it, even. Like,
okay, let's go. Then Quackleval comes in. Oh, I fucking tabbed out.
You fool.
And then here comes Iron Hands, and...
Yeah, this was, I think...
a little weird. I'm not surprised Slowking didn't come out.
Well, it does.
Well, it does.
I don't know why that happened. Doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter at all. He still has all the resources.
This is irrelevant. Then he clicked U-turn. But the Slowking clicks.
Maybe you even bring it over Quack. I don't know.
But I mean, then you have one less, Quack.
Then you have one less Icicle Crash switch in. So.
And then Cinderace kills.
Yeah, Cinderace just goes off here.
Yeah, Cinderace is going off.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, not being Boots Pult is a little nasty here.
It was, but it also just took a Power Ball immediately anyway. So. Yeah, it was just like.
I think at this point the game's kind of just bleh.
Yeah, it was bleh. There wasn't really a way of losing. I just think there was the wrong Mons, or just the wrong kind of prep brought from Wesley.
Yeah. There's
a lot of useless turns, like the Calm Minds on Bronzong and the Tailwinds from Zapdos, that could have been used better. But yeah, I think McGut played this great. I think he built it fine. It wasn't anything like special, but it was fine. It worked.
It was good.
It was good.
I would not say it was bad.
Definitely not.
All right.
And yeah, Shifu, big threat.
McGut went off.
Went off.
Okay, King.
This next match, I mean, it was. This next match was the closest.
It doesn't make it was the best.
I think it was the best because how fucking.
I don't know, man. I think this game was the best.
I think this game is really funny. I don't think it's.
I think this game was the best.
Maybe it is. But
okay, let's go to the next game now. We got Penguin versus Frosthammer, and one of these is a Sun team, which is fucking demonic.
A bit demonic.
And the other one is probably the best check to the Sun team, maybe? Yeah. I don't know.
I think that this matchup was actually really good for Frosthammer, and it was for one reason, and the reason didn't even fucking come. Where the hell is Galar Zapdos? This team has no flying resist, and it has two Intimidators.
Oh, you're so mad.
No flying resist, and 2 Intimidators. That was actually the goated Galar Zapdos matchup. And it didn't come. It could have come Scarf. It could have come Bandit. It could have come anything.
I will say I'm gonna be very mad. I don't remember if this is what the Zoomeril set was. If this thing is thick fat, I'm gonna scream.
No, I don't think it was.
Oh, thank God.
I don't want to.
If you run thick fat Azumarill, I hate you. It's bad.
It is bad.
Just run Assault Vest if you want bulk. Okay, let's start the game. You got lead Overquill versus lead Uxie. Exactly what you would expect from these two players.
Yeah, you think so?
Oh my God, that did so much damage.
Definitely Bandit. And now the Azumarill takes a big chunk.
The Azumaril's
kind of sucks for this matchup.
Yeah, and Torkoal comes in and takes fuck all from Flare Up. This is definitely not thick vet. It's definitely not thick vet.
Not okay. Just wanted to see what you thought about that.
And then this is when it gets scary for Frosthammer.
This is when I start to wonder why Uxie came. Like
other
than Rocks. Yeah, but he has Quasar.
Maybe he couldn't fit it.
Well.
Okay, I want to take a second stop there for a second because the Iron Moth switched out on the Lando that was confirmed to be slower than it.
So?
Sun was up. I'm 99% certain you could have killed with a fire move.
No. You don't... Okay, I would not have gone for that because Landos can be any investment. I don't think you should risk your only fire type under the sun.
Alright, but consider this. You could have just killed the Lando, I think.
I don't think it could. I don't think it would have killed. Unless you were...
Iron Moth... Okay, it is Iron Moth in the sun.
Lando is bulky and can be Spadef.
Okay, hold on a sec. I'm calcing this. I'm calcing this right fucking now.
Go for it.
Hold on a sec. Time out. This is fucking...
What move are you using? And I'm pretty sure it was boots. So, like...
Where's Iron Moth? Okay, and then you click... Overheat. Bam. This thing had to be like max Spadef to live that. It's not even in the sun. Is it in the sun? It is in the sun. Okay, it would have been max Spadef to live that shit.
Okay, I don't know if he was overheat. I don't know.
Okay, if he was overheat though, it would have killed. It would have killed him as fuck.
There was a hit of Fiery Dance that got shown later on that.
Oh, okay. Well, then maybe it was Fiery Dance.
Yeah, so I don't know what Uxie does anymore.
Okay, well then Chiyu comes in, and I hope you sack the Uxie.
He did.
Yay! Good player. Good player. Good game. Good game.
What's going on?
Azumarill might not have been the switch in, but he panicked.
Well, yeah, it didn't end up working out.
Yeah, I feel like you could have just stayed in. Superpower was a play.
He goes hard Lando.
Hard Lando, which I don't disagree with. I don't think
it was actually a good play because okay, so the thing is this fucking Overquill was banded.
Yeah.
So, he knew in the sun he would click Play Rough, or he would just switch to Clodsire on the poison move to get the kill. So Lando was a good middle ground. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
That was a good play.
I think Clodsire dies.
And now we get into the scary territory.
The scary Terry. Agility. Whoa!
Agility Thunderous versus Sun. That is hard to beat.
But then it clicked Thunderbolt. How do you win? Your own Sun Sweeper. Then he clicked Ice.
Really not good play.
That was a bad play.
That Lilligant was made winning so much harder. Like not having it. Look how good it was for the rest of this team. With no Uxie. that could have won if he just like made it out.
Well, now Volk's going crazy.
Yes, I did 47 from Fire Dance. You still think Overheat would have killed?
Jury's out. Why the fuck was it so bulky?
It's fucking, I don't know.
It's fucking
There's a Thundy. I don't know.
All right, going Thundy here is very smart. This is how you win the game. Except you have to attack here, unfortunately, which he did.
He did the Volt Switch,
which I think was the right play.
Goes to Azu, but it ends up not mattering because look,
dude, Slitherwing is so strong.
This is banded Slitherwing, and it was inside.
Yeah, but now Qianpao gets to come in, and it's gonna kill something, which is gonna be the Overquill.
This was the trading portion just of the end game because
this is the trading card game.
This is the trading card game because the Thundy was Terra Ice and no longer resisted it, and this Slitherwing hard carries to the finish.
Yeah, it fucking went off, dude.
Imagine if you had G-Zap here.
Yeah, G-Zap went kind of crazy in this matchup.
It really did. That was just unfortunate. That killing is insane, by the way. But I mean, kind of.
What do you? No, it's not. This is a Qianpao. Qianpao is like the most broken Pokemon ever.
It is, but like still.
Yeah, I think this was the most well-played game so far. Except for the fact that they brought a Uxie that sucked.
Yeah, it was just like if you just put rocks on Claude and then dropped Uxie for G-Zap.
Yeah, it would have been so beautiful.
Game, this game was like close to unlosable. But
yeah, and G-Zap was really good into Slitherwing too.
Yeah, there was a lot of reasons to bring G-Zap that just never came. So that was just unfortunate.
All right. I don't really have anything else to say about this game.
Yeah, I mean, Sun is really volatile, so getting a Mon lead early for either side is super important, and you went down 2 Mons. So he almost brought it back with the Thundurus because he sacked his Lilligant, but I mean, yeah.
All right, let's watch the next game.
Joseph
Jokestar, my goat, versus Matrona, who has a Fortress.
So I gave Joey Jokes a mock for this game, and I am very surprised the Meowscarada didn't come. I mean, he just brought like a bunch of mid tiers.
Or the Lando Eye.
I mean, yeah.
I don't think any of the good Pokemon on this team showed up except for Garganacl.
Yeah, for real.
But perhaps that is to the
Terra
advantage.
Iron Defense, Garganacl was really hard to stop here.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I actually have no idea why Meow didn't come because outside of Tinkaton, Meow like fucked this team. It was really.
And then Meow turns into Lando Eye and claims one. All right, let's watch the game.
Yeah, I went through like a lot of intricacies of the matchup with Joey Jokes, so I'm like more prepared to talk about this.
So yeah, Lead Sneasler versus Lee's Azelf.
Immediate
Terra Poison.
Just ditches the Terra on the guard. Which,
yeah, like the idea of Terra Garganacl is gone for Terra Poison Azelf, which is a very interesting decision.
I mean, I guess he was just super scared of the Sneasler.
Okay, so hold on a second. I need to go back. Yeah, why is the U-turn switching fucking Hisui Samurott?
Well, it was Scarf, so.
It was Scarf. But then it took that.
I'm not sure I want to do that. If you could pause. So there was no Meow, and he brought Tinkaton specifically for the Meow. So this Tinkaton is now like a free bird. It can do whatever the fuck it wants. And I mean the Azelf coming in, and it was about to click a button because Sneasler U-turn. I don't know why you don't go Tinkaton there, and getting Chip on Rotom is so bad because look, there's no ground type. There's no ground type and there's no Meow. So Volt Switch is so free this entire matchup. So I don't know why he's switching into stuff with the Rotom.
It was a little bit of a silly mistake.
Yeah, it's just a misunderstanding of the matchup, I think.
Yeah.
And it ended up costing him like immediately because now this Rotom is like fucking dead basically.
He's gonna die.
It's gonna die.
He got E-speeded. That did fuck all.
Yeah, he knew that was Scarf and he couldn't not take a hit. He still had a Tinkaton and he was locked into Ceaseless Edge, so.
Dude, Salt Cure is so broken. Weird. And then he goes Azelf, which is smart. But then he clicks SD. This isn't even good.
He switches.
Yeah, I think switching there was the right call. Although I would have switched. I would have switched immediately instead of waiting.
See, this Tinkaton's such a great as-of switching. Why didn't it come in before?
Yeah, and then he clicked T-Wave, and that's so beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
And you go Arcanine, and like, meh.
You went Arcanine, and then here, even though he's sturdy, well, probably sturdy, he clicks Flare Blades, which is
I would not have made that play.
Yeah.
And then going Tinkaton here is also not a play I would have made, because now
Salcure is still annoying.
Chunk.
Huge chunk.
Chonked.
Salcure is such a broken move.
Salcure is actually such a broken move. Holy shit!
But it's not sturdy. I mean,
but it was. As it turns out, it was not sturdy. Also, running Aqua Cutter when you have the other move is a bit bad. Now Joey Jokes is taking the lead because he's a beast.
Well, a little bit, but I mean, he has so much chip on everything.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is actually just a LARP account because that's
a huge LARP.
Massive
Joey
LARP.
Has no Ghost Resist.
Yeah. Unfortunately, now he clicks Head Smash, and Garganacle's in a bit of a pickle. But then here comes... Okay, then he misses. This is so sad.
Misses.
And now Rotom's gonna die. Or not.
Or not.
I lied. I would not have... I don't know if I would have vaulted there.
Didn't really do anything.
But Tornadus lived.
Yeah.
Although...
This is where I think it started.
Okay, well... Okay, hold up.
You did that
no, fuck, I reset.
Okay. Even though
I gotta ask why he did this.
He realized afterwards. I don't know. He got excited.
He got lost in the sauce.
I don't know what that was about. He's already had his time to cope about it. But I mean, what ended up happening was the Goodra got greedy anyway.
Well, don't spoil it.
Okay, well,
we're not there yet.
Seen them get in the game, right?
Well, look, not everybody.
I
did not watch this game. I forgot.
Yeah, this is.
Sorry, Joseph Chokestar. I did not watch your game. See, you got burned.
You got
trolled.
This game ended kind of tragically.
Okay.
Torn. There's
That's awesome. There's a Focus Blast. Oh, well, yeah. Now I see what you mean.
Yeah,
oh my God.
Super greedy with all those acid damage. And then
he misses a Focus Blast. Hey. That's not my Goodra Hisui.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh,
right behind me,
Scarf. It's Fart.
Yeah, Scarf.
Okay, Flare Blitzing there was not the play.
Yeah. Like, you knew that wasn't the fucking Goodra.
Come on, man.
You just gotta click your button. It was so good. Ice Punch Guard was great, by the way.
I didn't even know that got Ice Punch.
I didn't know
what?
Ice Punch either until this little game.
But then he's gonna get trolled. Oh no, he didn't! He didn't!
Yeah.
He's a god. He's so good. You know this is the fucking other guy. Okay, well I don't think he can win now.
I told him to run Iron Head because I thought the guard would Terra Fairy for sure. That does so much. He had such a free head smash that entire game. I didn't even realize that killed there. But yeah, that's Scarf, so that's literally the end of the game. He can't kill without Night Slash, which he didn't end up bringing.
No. Well, he actually could have killed if he got asleep. Dire Claw is broken.
What is it? What
Dire Claw can sleep, paralyze, or poison.
That's ridiculous. That's true?
Yeah.
I thought it was like it can crit, like.
It can also crit.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, this is a broken move.
That's fucking crazy.
And you know what's fucked up is that Sneasel Hisui doesn't get it.
That was kind of tragic. I think it was just, for the most part, just a misunderstanding of what to do in the mid game from Joey. We talked about it a bit. He knows what he did wrong.
Joseph Jokestar is crying in his office.
Yeah. As for Metrona, again, I have no idea why the Meow didn't come. I can kind of understand the Lando just because there was a Rotom wash, I guess. But Meow was so good in this matchup, and he kind of just got bailed.
Yeah, I think Metrona played well, but probably could have prepped a lot better.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
If Joey had just used the Tinkaton early and not
preserve the Rotom,
saved the Rotom instead of the other way around, it would have gone way better for him. yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say for that matchup. That was like a big roller coaster for me when I was watching it.
All right, now we have one more game. I got the Maniac versus Chickadee.
This is
the Barraskewda in action.
This is the Skewty.
This is the Terra team with a million Terramons, but only 2 choices.
Yeah.
So sad.
And none of them are the Espathra, by the way.
Well, one of them is the Annihilate, so like.
Yeah.
That's why. That's fucking why. All right. Look at this awesome game. Lead Grimmsnarl as you do. Okay, this I want to point out. I don't think the Slow King has chilly reception.
No, I think he was scared of taunt. I don't know.
I don't actually know.
I mean, maybe.
Well, actually,
scared of getting
I'm stupid. He's gonna have a fucking dark move. Never mind.
Yeah, like you could.
I'm a little silly guy. This was a smarter play in hindsight. Okay, we got bullet punched. He got fucking owned.
Imagine Grimmsnarl was 5 punch there.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Was this Grimmsnarl not Prankster? Or was Scizor just faster? No, Scizor is just faster.
Yeah,
never mind.
Scizor's just faster.
Okay, never mind. I was going crazy for a second. Okay, well, this is a scary spot to be in, by the way.
No, because
never mind.
He has this turn.
And he goes
here. Okay, pause here.
I see what happens.
If you see this on your screen, if you see that the Valiant with like an electric move didn't come out and the Barraskewda did versus Gyarados,
you gotta run away.
You gotta get the fuck out of here because Reflect is up, so you can go to Annihilate here and claim him on with Rage Fist. This was actually a really good like situation for Maniac, but I mean he just didn't like see it coming.
Zero capitalization.
Yeah, I mean why? It's the only Terra thing on like here right now. I think, like why are you not like? I don't know.
Can we watch the Gyarados get exploded yet?
Yeah. Watch the Gyarados get destroyed.
Let's watch it again.
And then, yeah, just watch it. Just
let's watch it again.
This is evil. Oh my god. Chill.
Now Annihilate.
Now he goes Annihilate, but now he can't.
What does he do?
Yeah,
if he was a real one, he would look like Rock Tomb. We got owned!
Yeah, from Annihilate to Valk.
I think I was expecting a Willow. And then a Espathra comes in. So. I don't think a Espathra can win against this team.
No, because it's not Terra. If it was Terra...
It's not Terra, and there's a G-King. And there's also a Scizor.
True.
And then the T-Spikes.
Where's T-Spikes?
Chickadee's about to go nuts. About to go sicko, and then the Sludge Bomb, no poison.
Not poison this time.
Sword Power is not killing.
So, okay, just pause here. See how much that stored power did?
Yeah.
Why didn't he just click Protect for one more turn?
I mean, I don't think it would have changed the result.
It would have, because he gets 2 more boosts. He gets a boost on this next one with the plus speed, and then he gets a boost on the next one he launches with 2 more plus speeds. If he clicked Protect there, he actually could have killed the Slow King, I think.
Okay.
At least gotten something out of it.
I agree with that.
Because now look, it's a.
Now Slow King is alive.
2 more turns of speed. That would have killed this Slow King.
Now Grimmsnarl's on the field.
No,
this is so fucked up. Why'd you click Light Screen?
Really good outplay by Chickadee, by the way. Just maneuvering around this.
Maneuvering.
And having a really good.
I gotta be honest. No, that right there, what I just witnessed was an insane play.
Yeah.
But it worked out so beautifully.
Well, that was
staying in raw. I mean, I think staying in the raw is a bit of a risk, but at that point, you could definitely just do that.
I think he might not have, like, been. I think he thought he didn't need Scizor anymore because if the mouse hold like exists, he can go Flame Body Moltres.
Yeah.
So, like, it's. I think
that is definitely the thought process.
Yeah, I think he still definitely could have won if he clicked a fire.
Or if he had helmet on something.
He had helmet on this.
On the Scizor?
Yeah, it was for the mouse. Watch what happens.
Tidy up.
Tidy up. Bonk.
Damn.
That did not do as much. Oh, he's burned. Yeah.
He's burned. You silly.
He's burned. And then.
And let's watch the population bomb.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
Yippee.
The funny thing is, I feel like Annihilate could still win this game.
No.
It could.
What?
Okay, well maybe not if you do that.
Well, he took the U-turn and got a rage fist boost.
Yeah, well, then you're gonna die.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately, you click bulk up. Why are you not tearing?
Yeah, you need to kill this Moltres as fast as possible.
Terra Steel!
But then he bulked up again!
But you bulked up twice on the Moltres.
I mean, it didn't matter because there was still a Valiant with fighting move in the back, but...
Yeah, like, well, you got one kill. Yay!
Nice kill. This Moltres was definitely Specs.
I'm not sure. I feel like it was Scarf.
Maybe Scarf. I don't know.
Alright, then the
Definitely
forfeit.
something.
It was. I feel like the Moltres was fast as hell.
2 health and poisoned. Yeah, that was
Well,
really well played by Chickadee.
Chickadee outplayed the fuck out of the Maniac.
Good build and good play. There's nothing wrong with what he did.
The Maniac, I don't know. The Maniac's problem is that they didn't tear out the Espathra and then brought it against a team it wasn't good into. And I also stayed in on the Scuda, raw.
Yeah,
which I would not have done.
That could have been a huge change of pace in the game, because if he, instead of losing the Gyarados, if he went to Annihilate and got his Rage Fist boost, and then clicked it,
it would have been nuts. It would have been fucking.
That could have done heavy damage to anything. Instead, he got really greedy with the bulk ups, and it just never worked out.
Yeah, it's quite unfortunate. But the Chickadee won. Do we have anything else to say about this game?
Not really. I mean,
Okay.
Maniac's team is so hit or miss that, I mean, this is going to happen sometimes.
All
or
right.
he's just going to sweep somebody.
Okay, now it's time to look at the standings. This will be more interesting on any other week, but you already know what fucking happened.
Yeah.
So we got Chickadee and McGutt are in first, and there's Aurora Boros, and then everyone else won by 2, and all the losers. A week 2 game already happened, so I had to take it out just for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done to everybody who won.
And fuck you to everyone that lost.
You will do better.
Just kidding. No, actually no, because Ant lost and he's my favorite, and Calico lost and he's my least favorite.
There's a lot of people who lost that I genuinely believe will do better, like in the coming weeks.
Calico isn't one of them.
Too bad. I think Wesley has a chance to do well. I think Joey has good chances.
I think Frosthammer has a chance to do well.
Frosthammer's got
I think
good
the Maniac
chances.
has a chance to do well. I think Ant has a chance to beautify, be beautiful.
Maniac can cheese a win. I think he's gotta understand the situations a little bit better. And then Ant's gotta fucking somehow make this team work.
Ant's gonna win. Look at that. Look at Leonard.
Look at Leonard.
Take a look.
Team Leonard. That's awesome.
Zoom. Look at Leonard. Oh, he's so
Leonard.
beautiful.
Check him out.
All right. That's it.
Yeah, that was a fun week 1 for kickoff. Keep the crazy shit coming with the fucking.
That means you and Ant. I need you to keep it up.
Focus on Ant. Keep the crazy shit coming. Keep abusing your weird low tiers to try to win. That's the key.
That's how you win. That's actually how you lose, but that's how you win our hearts.
That's how you win for Ant, because he's got Terra Drifblim and Terra Floatzel.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think one of those things got dropped.
What? Which one?
Yeah. Let's. Let me look. The Drifblim is gone.
Okay, this is Diancie now.
There's a Diancie now, and a Crest. There's no more Skeletors.
Even weirder. Moonlight and Rain.
Moonlight and Rain. Well, the Pelipper did not come.
Well, it's eventually one of these days, Cresselia and Pelipper is gonna arrive on the same team, and it's just gonna be so sad.
Yeah, well, then Ant will prove everyone wrong by running Thunder.
Thunder Cresselia.
Yeah.
And what, Rest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chesto, Resto, Thunder, Calm Mind, Psychic.
Wait, does he still have the Pincurchin?
Yep.
Oh wait, actually
wait. Do you have the Pincurchin? I literally don't remember.
Levitating, so it wouldn't even
yes!
He still has a Pincurchin.
My goat!
You actually can still rest in Electric Train with Cresselia.
Yeah.
Just because it's levitating.
And you can get the Thunder boost if the enemy's on the ground.
I don't even know if that's how it works.
I think that's how it works.
It might be.
Okay, well, I'm done. I'm done speaking.
I am pooped.
Actually, wait, hold on a second. I want to put a GIF on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find one. Fuck. I actually. I know.
Oh man. Oh jeez.
Let's try this picture. Virginia. Virginia.
I can't see
Virginia. Virginia. Virginia.
I bet it's awesome.
Virginia.